Palau, the 3rd of May 2010. We're at the Tabercheding site. A service, but also we're starting to commence installation of the cableway, the slackline unmanned cableway for conducting high level discharge measurements. Pump Pro unit, which is operating very successfully at this site, and just a short trip down here to the river where the boys are currently rigging the cable. Using natural features where we can, strong old trees for anchoring of the cableway system on the true right bank here, chain and turnbuckle. And Emmy and Jesse are just rigging the cable on the very sound tree above maximum flood level on the true left bank. We're going to have put the posts in here shortly to mount the winches on, but we'll just get the post in today, let the cement go off and undertake the work tomorrow. The objective dangers in this river, apart from high flows and measuring floods, are there's 2 or 3 freshwater crocodiles live here. They're up to 5 foot long or something, so it's a bit disconcerting for the boys to do discharge measurements wading, because slowly and silently they may come upstream. Freshies are certainly not regarded as particularly dangerous, unlike the saltwater crocodiles, but it's a risk that has to be considered, and we need to undertake higher flow measurements here. Okay, we've got the cable rigged, we're just tightening up the turnbuckle now. Now the holes are dug for the posts, the slackline base station, and just filling them up with cement, field mixed cement. Tabercheding, 4th of May. Mobilised out here, got all the parts now for assembling the slackline. Brackets, which are fortunately fabricated from brackets simply off the shelf at Ace Hardware. Hold the frame, sheet iron for the roof, timber, etc. Winch is positioned, brackets are in place, and we're just securing the installation here now. Mounting the traveller block on the true left bank, convenient to a tree using stainless bolts. And looking across to the working station on the other side. We've got the current meter set up. We've just done a dummy run with the system and it works fairly well really. We've got a geared winch here. It's fairly slow, it's just a boat winch, and we'll give it a good grease and oil and it'll be right for a while. We've got the winch here, Jerome's leaning on the winch, and because this is somewhat unorthodox, because we've got very low velocities, the tail fin continues to hang in the water with the current meter hanging up. We've put a wedge block in here to be able to prop the meter up with some rubber bands to hold it. The velocity is very low, but this is very much a demonstration gauging on quite low velocities. Osby 1 meter. And a 23 kilogram or 50 pound weight. More normally the tail fin would be used here, and it connects onto the back of the meter normally there, but we're not using it on this occasion due to the low velocities. This is more normally how it would look with the tail fin attached to the meter. Counting into the standard NIWA current meter counter. We've commenced the discharge measurement. We're just lowering, the boys are just lowering the weight into the water. You can see it out there. Looking up to the traveller block, that's that little orange box which runs along the pulley, and up to the operating station up here where they're very safely undertaking a discharge measurement in this very large flood on the Tabercheding River. Very safe and secure method of undertaking flood measurements. If you've got a roof over the house, you can operate in comparative comfort in the worst of storms. Just a shot from upstairs in the cable room up here. And Miang's booking the gauging down here. Remember, on cableway gaugings we multiply by 0.6 and not by 0.4.
0.94.
Advancing towards the end of the measurement, just going down to sample the surface and zero the meter. Zeroing the meter here, setting zero, and then winding the winch down until we get to the bed of the river, and that gives us the depth. Down goes the meter. This is it, end of measurement. Traveller disassembled off the cable. Current meter cleaned, and Jesse's putting that away, and disassemble the sounding weight and put it in its box. And the winch also into its winch box, leaving everything clean and tidy. Good measurement. We've just got to finalise the traveller cable. Okay, here we are on the Tabercheding River in Palau, set up for a streamflow measurement from the bridge using the bridge crane and the sounding winch and an Oz B1 current meter. We're lowering the meter down into the water now, just to sense the depth. Once we work out the depth setting, we can then start taking the velocity measurement. Okay, we're getting close to the water surface now. Rivers here, a few dangers. Tabercheding, we've got crocodiles there. There's 3 or 4 1.5 to 2 metre crocodiles, so it makes wading the rivers somewhat dangerous. So hence the installation of the slack line, which we demonstrated yesterday. In the Tabercheding River here, we also have freshwater sharks, estuary sharks, and we just not 10 minutes ago saw a 1.5 metre shark swimming up under the bridge here. Jesse's just sensing the bottom, and then he'll make the calculation and depth setting. And our simulated gauging is finished, so now we just bring the meter back up to disassemble the equipment. Important to do measurements on this bridge in flood conditions on the downstream side, so the cable doesn't get snagged and damaged on the bridge. Flows like this, the upstream side will be okay. Just watching the propeller, with the observer watching the propeller. Jerome, always, with the assistant gauging technician always watching the equipment while the person winding is winding who cannot see it.